Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this video today, I'm going to be talking about vision and eye related anxiety symptoms, and these symptoms were always really scary for me. I think anybody worries when it comes to their vision, but it's really interesting the link that anxiety has with vision related symptoms. And the reason why it generally happens is that when our anxiety is very high and we're producing too much adrenaline and we're in that fight or flight mode, often our eyes are really dilated and there's a lot of pressure on our eyes as well. And because of that added pressure that we're not supposed to be dealing with kind of long term, our vision can be blurred, we can get double vision, we can get dry eyes, we can get tunnel vision, floaters, flashes, like extreme sensitivity to light, which then can make you feel dizzy. So they can be really unpleasant, and I've had all of the above. Very often when my anxiety is high, my floaters are way more prevalent and there's lots more of them. I get flashes of light out of the corner of my eyes. I'm very sensitive to light when I'm anxious as well. I feel like my eyes won't adjust to my surroundings, which makes me feel dizzy and kind of lightheaded and not quite with it, which then often kind of triggers depersonalization, brain fog. And my eyes will sometimes go really dry as well when I'm very anxious. It's really horrible, really unpleasant symptoms, and has caused me to panic. And I remember at one point my floaters in my eyes were so bad because my anxiety was so high, and I was just convinced that it was something absolutely terrible. And a lot of people that I speak to will say that they feel like they can't see properly, and a lot of people can't really explain it. It's just a weird feeling with their eyes, and sometimes they can't put their finger on whether their vision is blurred, whether it's double vision, whether they've lost their peripheral vision. It's just often a sense of weirdness going on in relation to their eyes. So, my battery went then. So it just goes to show that it's really common. It makes a lot of sense as well, because, when we are in fight or flight mode, everything kind of gears up. So for some people, because their eyes are kind of so dilated, everything seems a bit too clear, and everything's sort of like everything's bright, everything stands out quite a bit. So as scary as it is, and don't get me wrong, like I've been there, and like I said, it's been really terrifying for me at some points in my life. When it happens to me now, I do try to remind myself that I'm in a highly anxious state, and that all of my senses are heightened, and it's to be expected when you're going through something like that. But the blurred vision was always kind of like the scariest one for me, because my eyes aren't great anyway. I wear contact lenses and glasses. But I remember when I was at my absolute kind of worst with my anxiety, when I went to go and see my optometrist. And my prescription had like quite dramatically changed, and I remember saying, like, why would my prescription change so much? And the optometrist was basically saying to me that they know now that stress and anxiety can significantly alter your vision, temporarily. So it was really strange, because my prescription actually changed because of how stressed I was. And I've spoken to many people that when they've been going through a really stressful or their anxiety's been really high, they've kind of started wearing glasses again, and then when the anxiety goes, they don't need them anymore. So I just find it crazy that what anxiety can do to us it's just bizarre, really, when you think about it. But I just wanted to let you know that if you are having vision related symptoms and your anxiety is very high, I think that these things are to be expected. The scary thing is a lot of us, when we're going through this, we're already worried about something. So because we have health anxiety, perhaps we're worried about a brain tumour, or we're worried about MS. And because we then have these vision related like symptoms, of course, we then attribute it to whatever disease that is that we're worried about. And then it makes the vision symptoms even worse. So, I mean, I remember back when I was convinced that I had a brain tumour because I was having headaches every day and I was having nausea. I had basically every symptom. And the one symptom that I didn't have was my eyes. However, because I was stressed out for such a long time, I then noticed that my vision was blurred. I had loads more floaters. I was getting all the flashing, all of that. And kind of back then, that was confirmation to me of oh, now you've got vision symptoms, you definitely have this brain tumor. Now, I didn't have a brain tumor, but what happened was, because my stress levels were so high over the course of 2 months, I did start to get eye related and vision symptoms, which was absolutely terrifying. And I always found that when my eyes were affected by anxiety, I would get terrible depersonalization and derealization, because I think when our senses are a bit messed up, and especially the eyes, when everything looks a bit blurry and fuzzy, it just used to really, really trigger it for me. And I would feel like I was in some crazy daze and like I was in a bit of a daydream. And I would notice it especially when I would go into a supermarket and the lights were really bright. I would be walking around just feeling as though I was on the moon or something. I'd be completely out of it because my eyes were so sensitive to the light. My vision was blurred anyway. I'd sometimes get double vision, and it was just absolutely terrifying. And sometimes I would just want to go home, close my eyes and just go to bed because I couldn't deal with the way that my eyes were functioning. So I'm sure many of you here have dealt with something similar, and it'd be great to hear from you below. I always say at the end of these videos, I think that the comment section is always super resourceful. And some people, when they go on videos, they really look into the comment section to see, if other people have been dealing with the same. So if you do have a bit of a story on how anxiety affected your vision, write it down below, because it can help other people just to know that, we all do get this and that it's super common. But it is terrifying, and don't get me wrong, my anxiety is pretty low and has been low for a while now. But when I do get vision-related symptoms, it does still freak me out a little bit, just because it's our vision. And as we speak, I can see floaters right now. I've always had floaters. They literally go side to side. So yeah, guys, I hope that this video was helpful, just to let you know that, I've got them. Many other people have got them. The link is there. It's not a abstract idea. The link between vision and anxiety is kind of well established. We know that the high levels of adrenaline causes pressure on the eyes and can, trigger all of these symptoms. So if you are highly anxious and you are getting vision symptoms, there's a very high chance that it is because of the anxiety and not because of, whatever kind of illness that you're currently fixed on. So I hope this was helpful. Just to let you know as well, guys, my second workshop is now live, so you can purchase a ticket. So this workshop is health, anxiety and OCD. So a good friend of mine, Sabrina, who is a life coach, and she's absolutely brilliant. We're going to be doing a 2-hour workshop on the 30th of May, 5 till 7 p.m. UK time. Tickets are £7 each. I believe that's about $9 in US and about, no, I'm not going to try and make it up. I don't know, but it's £7 in UK in pounds, and there's 50 spaces available. So I'll pop the link below in this video on how you can book on. It's a 2-hour Zoom workshop, which I'm really, really excited to do. And I am going to be doing these workshops once a month, and I'm going to be having various kind of guests on each month. So my first one was, on just health anxiety. This one's going to be kind of more focused on the OCD aspect of health anxiety, and each month I'll have somebody on, like a specialist basically, because I just thought it was, a really good thing to do, and I really enjoyed the last one. So yeah, enough about that anyway. So the tickets you can get below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.